Hello guys, welcome back. We've had probably about best part of a month has gone by since last time we were here, but you can't really see a great deal because quite frankly it's very slow going in these early days. But what we have done, let me just pause that for a second so I can utilise these guys as soon as they're finished and get this field finished cultivating. We've done a load of training. Let's go down to the bottom here. So we've got our training in banking. We've also done training in methods of obtaining funding. So we've basically increased the likelihood of receiving grants. So similar to this, in the sense where we get bets, as it were, with our neighbours. When we first started, we had a grant received when we built a home for people. So that's kind of what we're looking for. We've also done farming financial management training, so that will reduce our bills by 2%. And I thought I'd done something else. Thought I'd done another one as well, but maybe I didn't. That's what I thought I'd done. I thought we'd done the cost. I thought we'd done that one, but it looks like we're doing that instead. Okay. I don't recall clicking that one. Oh well. We can live with that once it comes through. I'm sure it'll be worth it in the long run. So yeah, we're getting close to the end of the month, so we'll be able to see what our finances is looking like. We can get this finished ploughing. Come on, give me the other person. There we go, accept. So you've only got a little bit to cultivate there, but you're starting again. Oh, you're joking me. Okay, so if we stop someone halfway through cultivating, it's that's interesting. That's very interesting because that's not even going green now, that's going brown. So we're actually losing points associated to it because it wasn't ploughed beforehand. Okay, so what have we got here? Carter Wells would like to go through manufacturing training. Do you know what? I'd love to put you through manufacturing training. However, we don't necessarily need you doing that yet, but we will do that. Oh, you've already got... No. You've already got that as an ability, so we're going to leave you for the time being. I don't mind failing that one. No. I'm not happy with that, because if we look here, that cultivating... Yeah, I'm going to plough again. I think, or should I just plant my raspberries? Yeah, I'm going to just plant the raspberries. Sowing, choose. Where's my raspberries? Ah, dear me. They must have expired. Oh well. Or gone past their best. Oh well. Okay, so that's now costing me 32 to get the inseminator out, and I can guarantee you we've got 12 geese there. We won't get any more than 2, so it doesn't really make too much sense to keep them coming in. So there we go, so we've got 12 and we've got 14 now. So if I sell off, see where we're at with this, 3 times the geese. If I sell off these geese, it costs us 32. Next time round it'll be a lot cheaper. And the same with these guys, you know, it costs me more to actually get them breeding than it does if I've got more there. Then yeah, so we're not doing it. We're not doing it. Let's get those planted. Alright, so they're a perennial as well, so they'll be giving me a good yield year on year. We're going to have to get everything watered again by the looks of things. So that's nearly done. So we'll get these guys watered. I'll tell you what, I do miss not having tractors. Come on. Accept. So let's get all this lot watered again. Yeah, so we're getting close with the geese. Right, we've gone over another month, so let's just pause that and have a look at our finances last month. So let's look at income first for last month. So we're in to the 6th, so ignore all of the geese being sold off. So we've had 1,600 for the honey. We've had 1,700 for the buck honey and 900 for, oh wow, okay. So it looks like we're starting to make some money. So we've had that come in. What about the actual wind farm profit? So that comes in on the 1st. Oh wow, actually, do you know what? That was actually quite a good month looking at that. So it's twice a month that they go out. So yeah, we've made a profit, I think. Yeah, because we've done a lot of training. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to not do any... oh, that's what I was going to do, because these guys, that's going to give me some money constantly without costing me. So should I... Ooh, let's get you watered. Should I go for getting a loan to get another one of those, or should I just slowly build up my farm? The choices, the choices. Right, I'm going to just zip on a few days, because we just got a few little menial tasks to do here, which is just watering. And I'll see you in a moment, because this is 27 days away from the harvest. They're 13. That's 80 odd. Okay. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so we just finished one of the negotiations, and we've now got some strawberries to actually harvest. So we are going to get these harvested. Now, I had a reward for hiring someone, so I've hired another person, so that we've actually got a bit more staffing here. Basically, I chose someone first. The reward we got was 1,000, so it basically was 2 months' wages for free. So that's kind of what I was thinking when I hired them. Let's go and have a look at these guys who are doing the work in here. Oops. Very nice. I just love the detail of everything on this. You know, they've gone to so much effort to make sure the things look quite right, and I think they've done an absolutely grand job, the designers. Now, that's also something else, the reason why I've started my own game like this is I was playing these scenarios, and there's an easy way around them. You can cheat by, well, I say cheat, you can basically, like the first series, the first one I did, where you get a loan, and there's no real challenge to that by getting a loan to be able to achieve a scenario. It should really be an income target, so that you can, on the second one it was a case of building a £900 farmhouse and buying another plot of land. So once you've researched the 3 bankings, you could then take out a loan, buy the plot of land, and build the house without doing a single thing, and it just didn't seem right, so that's why I've not actually gone to play it. So let's see, these have got a shelf life, so let's sell these automatically, both the strawberries and the raspberries. Let's go find those first. Wheat, I've gone past it, haven't I? Strawberry, well there's the raspberries, so let's put that on. Where's strawberries? Okay. Frozen strawberries. No strawberries. They're up here. Of course they're up here. So let's get that sold. Alright, cool. So we're getting close to the end of the month. Let's just have a look what's going on water-wise. They're okay. That's okay. That's okay. So that's got 9 days left on it. We've got, we can sell off a couple of turkeys. We don't need all those. Geese are fine. It's interesting we're not actually picking up any green outlay for the actual turkeys, because that's the big one where we get 7,000. It may mean that I need to get another pen or chicken coop, but if I can't do that with just one single coop, then do you know what, I probably don't deserve to actually win that. But I do kind of want this one, 3 times the geese. So yeah, I really do want that. Do you know what, if I had only bought 2 geese, then that would have been more, oh dear me, that would have been more useful, wouldn't it? Right, I tell you what I do like as well is these magpies. The colouring on them are amazing. We've got a crow or raven. No, it'd be a crow more than that in the farm. A magpie coming in. So we've got 24 days, 68, 13 and 9. These guys are okay. We've got plenty of honey, getting close to the end of the month. So it'll be quite interesting to see how much our income is. Because what I think I'm going to have to do next is look at building some greenhouses. And I'm going to grow some tomatoes and some fruit in there for winter, because these will not actually produce in winter. Obviously, the ground is frozen, but we should get a couple of harvests out of these. Let's go and have a look at our crop. So yeah, that to me is rapeseed. No idea what that really is, but I love the way it's all moving in the wind, yeah, and in the rain. Okay, so we've got. Let's sell these because we don't really want. Hang on, fungus in the field. Oh no, we do not have any fungicides. I didn't buy any on purpose. Let's just sell these because for some reason it might go out at the very beginning of the month, but I'll wait. There we go, let's get rid of all those. And they can go as well. And it's our raspberry field as well. Okay. So let's get that sprayed. And we want fungus. So we've got to wait for that to be delivered. Then we can go and deal with that. I've never noticed that before, the smoke coming out of the houses. That's quite nice. Got that in yet? No, I didn't want that one. I wanted fungus. Yeah, in delivery. Okay, autofill, accept. Right, so near the end of the month. We're going to see what June has actually given us. Ooh, ready for breeding. Let's pause that and get you called out. And we've got weeds. Let's go for choosing weeds. 2 litres, thank you. Need to get that sorted. Okay, so that is. And need that delivery vehicle. Right, so the 1st of July. Let's have a quick scan at our account history. So let's have a look at our income first. So 3,000 wind farm profit, that's good. So we're going from, wow, okay, we've had a lot of income last month. Ignore obviously the animals, so basically we've got looking at buckwheat and the honey, so that's basically 4,000-ish, followed by another 3,000. We've got the contract profit for hiring someone, so we can ignore that. We had 800 strawberries. We sold the raspberry bushes because we'd planted everything we needed. The forest maintenance and the 3,000 wind farm profit. So that I'm really pleased with. We are actually making money, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm thinking now what we should try and do is build up some what was that? Unlock. I told you so. Yes, we achieved it. Excellent. So now I'm going to sell off all these. I'm going to buy chickens. There we go. And buy a couple, because we'll get plenty of those eggs from the chickens, and they can build up slowly. Actually, do you know what? That's 6. Let's get 10 chickens. What the heck? Right. So we've got this field that needs dealing with. So let's choose that for anti-weed. Autofill. Let's take off 2 of these people and get 1 person to deal with it, because we need to get the other guys harvesting the buckwheat. So let's get that harvested in. And there's our chickens. Excellent. So what do we have for allowed food? We've got rye, we've got wheat, lupins. Okay, so we could really do with the okay, none of those actually, and you're going to need to buy something for the chickens. So the sorghum and rye. Okay, so they're okay for the geese. Okay, let's call it inseminator. Perfect. Let's get these eggs actually onto auto sale as well. And eggs, there we go. So we don't need to worry about that. Perfect. So the buckwheat is going well. I'm wondering whether I can actually just basically cultivate this and sow another buckwheat, because that gave our honey a massive boost in how much we were producing. So I could really do with having some seasonal workers here. Insects in the field. Oh my goodness me. Insects also. Insects by. Alright, so after these guys are finished, we'll get them. Let's go and harvest this. Okay, where are you? It's there. Let's get you harvested. Come on. You still haven't finished, that's why. Oh, you've got to rake everything up ready for the... that's going to be straw, isn't it? So we've got no storage for that. So what I think... Let them finish doing that. And I wonder what they'll do with it, to be perfectly honest, seeing as I haven't got anywhere to store straw. Okay, so it's ready for baling. So let's get this harvested, and we'll also get this sprayed with insect. It is insect, yes it is. Go for that. Okay, and we can get our turkeys sorted, and we're going to need a barn because we've got straw there that needs to be baled. So I'm thinking that we could probably do with building a barn. Yeah, I think a barn is what is definitely called for. 18,000. So if we pop this, I put it here. We could possibly have, yeah, possibly have a road going round. Insects great, thank you very much. Let's get some more insects. There we go, fine. We've got the inseminator going there. We'll have the barn built. Put in our road. Oops. Take that down. Because what I'll do is I'll put a cow shed over here. Because now we've got some wheat coming in. No, actually, you're still doing that. You can go and deal with this. And insects also fill, go. And then we'll get all this into the barn, and then we'll buy a cow shed, I think. And we'll have, let's have a look, where does a cow shed go? Pop a cow shed here. Just wondering about keeping it in line. Yeah, you can put it there. Yeah, we'll put it there. Perfect. And get a little path going up the side. And then we also want to have a... Oops, where am I going? That was what I wanted. A manure storage. So that will be... That's bigger than I thought it would be. So that would go here. So let's put a silage. Let's go for a silage one first, and it's that one. Let's put you there, so you're close proximity, and then we'll put the manure on this side. Yeah, put you there. Perfect. Right, so you're ready. Let's get you happy. Couldn't find Aaron Burns for delivery. Right, okay. Aaron Burns, deliver package. There we go. So the strawberries are again ready to be harvested. So let's harvest those. That's all getting built up. Let's get this baled. Okay. And then what we can do is we can get some more workers in to deal with the manure and silage. Strawberries, thank you very much. Let's get that in. Accept. Right. Prove you can buy 5 cows. Dear me. Okay, so we could do with another permanent residence, unless we've got... No, we've got 2 more spaces. Right, okay, let's see, we've got another animal person. 3. There. And 3, so 639. Or 600 at the bees as well. Now we'll go for you, Mayor. Alright, and we're going to buy, we're going to put some, actually we want a normal worker in here, don't we? So we want someone who can just, I want something that's do plants so we can do other things as well afterwards. So you have got straw in there, so let's set this auto-fill. No, I don't want you in there, I want you. And we'll go for the grass and straw. Continuous and continuous. Alright, so they'll just take out what we need out of there. We'll also fill that. We'll go and allow foods. We've got rye, okay. Let's buy a couple of cows. You're ready for breeding, perfect. Okay, so we need to breed 5 cows. Right. See, nothing's changing here so far for every turkey we get, so I'm going to let it just build up until they're full. So there's our cows. So we're now going to start getting milk. So cows with horns. Okay, interesting. So what else we've got going on here? So we've only got 16,000. We've got to be careful about what we do in here. So we're going to allow food. That's also managed. We're going to have some silage there. So we've now got some silage. So that should now be, yeah, perfect. So we can then, it's already gone in. Soil moisture, let's get that watered. And do we have anyone available for that? Also, yeah, go for it. Let's get some more chickens. Now, we also want milk now to be auto sold. So they're going to be out, so let's sell those before they get too late. Eggs. That's 300 eggs we've got there. Let's get rid of those. I suppose if we had a refrigerated warehouse, maybe those eggs would last a bit longer. Not sure, because they say don't put eggs into fridges. Who knows? Who knows? Right, so we have got manure coming through now. So what I'm thinking of is if we cultivate that. Yeah, let's get that cultivated. Let me see whether we can get a second crop on there. Let's see whether we get double crop, as it were. Because that would be really good if we could. It's only a small field. We're in August, and it was 82 days. So, to be honest, I don't think we will do. Not with the buckwheat. Let it let's have a think. Let's go and buy seed. No, let's buy. So pause that. Contract failed, exceeded deadline. So that is the turkeys, I think. Is it? Yeah, the turkeys. For some reason it didn't pick up what we actually bred. So, oh well. Right, buy. We want. We've got growth time there. So we're in August, so we've got probably a couple of months that we can play with. 95 days. 95, 85, 78. Grass, oats, quite long. Okay, pumpkins, 90, 95, 110, 50 days, 105. Right, okay, I'm thinking what we need to do is just look at getting the ground prepared for next year. We'll have some fertilizer, natural fertilizer. Shame I can't actually put fertilizer on here. Yeah, that is a shame. Animals ready for breeding. You. Actually, do you know what? Let's sell off all these because I don't want turkeys. I want more chickens. So buy. Let's get 10 in. Because 10 they'll at least sell the eggs and that will be profitable. So that's actually cultivated. Do you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to plough that. Yes. I'm going to buy grass seed because that will become useful. Animals are sick. Okay, great. I've only got 2 cows and one of them's sick. It cost me 500. Right. Go for grass seed. Buy. Go for fertilising that. Let's go for manure. Have I not got any people? Are they all on there? Yeah, they are. Okay. You haven't got anything to work with, so you can come out of there and you can go and fertilise that there. Perfect. and then that means we're going to be ready for another. We've got too many animals. Yeah, we have. Let's sell off a couple. It means we've got enough space then for putting down another farm or land ready for the buckwheat and the rapeseed. So that's going to be sorted out. Okay, so that's all cultivated. Sorry, ploughed. Now it can be cultivated. Okay, we've got fungus again. Where's fungus there? Fungus. Bye. Right, we've just gone into August. Ready for breeding. Who's ready for breeding? No one's ready for breeding. We've just gone into August, so what is going on with our income? So, okay, 2,000 profit on the wind farm. Let's ignore that actually, just stick with July. So, eggs, honey. We're back to multi-flower honey because we haven't got the other flowers. You gave the employee a parcel from the courier. We got any money for that? Right, okay. Chicken eggs, buckwheat honey, that's the other one that's been kind of stopping. Ignore the animal sales. Okay, that's quite reasonable. Quite reasonable indeed. So we're just going to try and get things all sorted out. That's being fertilised at present. Let's get chickens bred. Because the more eggs we've got, the better. We can get that. No, we haven't got anyone. Rats. So we have to wait because that's going to kill our crop quality, which is not great. Can I get anybody else? No, I've got 8 people at work here already. So unless I cancel, let's cancel that, and then it'll just. Yeah, let's interrupt. Yeah. We can start again in a minute. I want this dealt with. Fungal. I want that sorted out because we've not got too many more harvests. That is halfway. More chickens. And how much have we got here? Warehouse. We've got 30. Okay, that's not too bad. That's good. Okay, that's really good. So that bit of straw really sorted out the food for these guys, which I'm really pleased with. Okay, so they're ready to be harvested, so that's kind of important. Get that done. They've got 14 days left. Do we have any people to... Yeah, we've got someone who can go and water, that's good. You're nearly finished there. We'll get grass on here. We might get another harvest of grass, which will be good. 476 strawberries. Let's sell those. And that's, yeah. Okay. And we've got you guys going to disseminate that. Chickens, excellent. Right. That looks like it's cultivated. Let's get on here grass seed also. Let's get that growing because that will give our workers something to do over the winter. And we were talking previously about building some greenhouses. So they're 4,500. Let's drop a couple of those down. So we've got to make our road down here such that it does not block us off. want my cows to be ready for breeding. Maybe I have to get another one there, I'm not sure. But we've got 3 greenhouses then. And we can focus on getting those looked after in a minute. Get them all ploughed and cultivated and watered and everything else, and hopefully that'll all be done ready for winter. So that's got 39 days left on that. So we've got 26 chickens, that's good. How many eggs have we got? So we're getting closer to the end of the month. We've got 500 eggs. So what that will be quite a nice little so 600, that's £1,000 for eggs. Perfect. Okay, yeah, got that sorted. Right, offering from the Ministry of Development to build a small rabbit warren. Do I really want rabbits? Do I honestly want rabbits? It's 450. How much is a rabbit warren? Alright, $45, so I get 10% of it back. I'm going to reject that. I don't want that one. I don't want rabbits at this moment in time. We've got those guys all sorted. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to actually pay for irrigation as I can afford it, because that will be kind of useful. I'm not buying any plants either at this moment in time, because like I had the problem with the raspberry, I lost them because they weren't sufficiently they weren't planted in time. So that's all done. So that's fertility. We will get the raspberries harvested in a second. 34 days. Come on, 3 days. That's 28. That's 30. Let's sell off a couple. Perfect. So we've got no space left whatsoever, and we're going into September. So they should be ready 1st September. And then we'll see how August has been for us, financially wise. Oh no, 31 days in August. So those will be ready. There we go. Let's get those harvested immediately. That will help immensely, and we can get that autofill. Let's get that fertilized. Excellent, let's get those sold. We've had raspberries, let's get those out. Sell those. Right, okay, let's look at our accounts for last month. So, income. So, going to August. So, chickens ignores, eggs 2,000, 3,000. No, that's not too bad, that's not shabby at all actually. That's 3,200. Honey, we're talking 4,500. A few hundred for strawberries. And we had obviously the wind farm. So what have we got from the wind farm this time? Yeah, we've got a bit more. So that is not too shabby at all. So what I think we'll do is leave this here for this episode. Next time we will look at getting our greenhouses populated by getting the soil sorted out for it and get some tomato plants. I think we've got a few options of what we can put in here. So yeah, we can put cabbages, peppers, cucumbers, tomatoes, strawberries, etc. So I think quite frankly I might want to get some of those in place. I think the tomato plants, are they classed as perennials? Where are they? Seedlings. Doesn't tell me. Okay, so as I say, we'll leave it there for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe. Until next time, that's Murphy out.